You may not think you're getting a lot of added sugar in your day-to-day diet, but if you're consuming some everyday things that I guarantee are in your refrigerator and your pantry right now, you're probably getting a lot more added sugar than you think. The issue of sugar on the nutritional profile is fraught with confusion and complicated lingo. Part of that comes from the fact that different organizations across the world define added sugar differently. Basically, as a nutritionist, as a doctor, this is the way I think about it. Any sugar that does not naturally occur in fruit and vegetables that you get basically in their raw form or in milk. That brings us to the amount of sugar and other types of hidden sugar that are added to processed foods, or basically anything that can come in a jar, a can, a package, or have a shelf life. But then when you look at the hidden sugars that are in a lot of our foods that we're eating on a regular basis and may not even be aware that they contain a lot of sugar. So I took a look in my own refrigerator, and I took a look at my Greek yogurt, and I've picked this one because it's pretty good on the nutritional profile, but this has 12 grams of total sugar in it and 9 grams of added sugar. Now, let me put that into context for you. The World Health Organization recommends that women ingest no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day. For men, that's about 36 grams a day. One healthy Greek yogurt, I'm almost at half that amount. And this isn't a meal, this is a snack. This is how sugar can creep up on you. So whether or not you are seeking those sweet treats, those desserts, or those sugar-sweetened beverages, we're all getting a lot more sugar than we think, and we're definitely getting a lot more sugar than we need. Let's talk about ketchup, for example. Most people don't associate ketchup with a particularly sweet food or a condiment that may be loaded with added sugar, but you may be surprised to know that one serving of ketchup, which is said to be 1 tablespoon, can have approximately 4 grams of added sugar in it. Now, if you're like me, when you're having your fries or your burger, you're putting a lot more than 1 tablespoon of ketchup on, but remember the daily maximum recommendations here. If you're a woman, 25 grams of added sugar a day. Just with some fries, dipping it in some ketchup, you could be at, let's say, 8 grams of added sugar already. That's part of one meal. That's how these numbers and this added sugar can really sneak up on you. Another big source of added sugar, something that people are eating on a regular basis: marinara sauce, tomato sauce, red sauce. 1 cup is defined as 1 serving, 7 to 10 grams of total sugar. In pasta sauce, one of the greatest sources of added sugar probably in the American diet is what we drink. And we're not just talking here about sugar-sweetened beverages or SSBs. We're talking about things that generally people associate with healthy eating, something like orange juice. An 8-ounce serving of orange juice, which is defined as 1 serving, can pack 20 grams of sugar. So as a nutritionist, my recommendation for the most part, if you love your OJ, try to squeeze those oranges yourself. You will get a better nutritional profile. Otherwise, once in a while, okay, every day, that's a lot of sugar. When you talk about someone who's taking in too much sugar, and we're talking about adults now, but this is a huge problem for children, even young children, toddlers, as well as teenagers. But someone who takes in too much sugar on a daily basis not only runs the risk of weight problems, but dramatically increases their risk of developing type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, heart disease, certain types of cancers, and then just in terms of how it makes us feel, mentally sluggish, mood swings, skin problems, the list can go on and on and on. So when I'm talking to someone who really wants to feel better, improve their general and overall health, and look better, the first place I start, the low-hanging fruit, is actually the added sugar.